Good afternoon from the Doubletree by Hilton at Edinburgh Airport. This is my enormous room. This is my free cookie. And tomorrow morning we're off on a trip to somewhere I've always wanted to go, Greenland. But it's not exactly the cheapest destination in the world, so set your alarm clock and I'll see you on an EasyJet flight at 6 AM. Now of course EasyJet don't fly to Greenland, so today's video should include that flight as far as Keflavik in Iceland. We'll overnight there, then it'll be Icelandair to Nuuk, and all being well we'll finish up in my accommodation. I always thought I would do this trip with Air Greenland through Copenhagen, but their prices were wildly expensive.
Going down, doors closing, doors opening.
Good morning. Just checking out of 311, please. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Well, the old Doubletree by Hilton certainly offers a more comfortable stay than the Moxie across the road, but it's still an awfully early morning for that walk to the airport. Bear in mind though that they do offer a free shuttle bus to the terminal, and it starts from 3 AM, but I like to walk. Now of course early mornings at Edinburgh Airport, we've been there before, haven't we, and pretty recently as well, so I'll be cutting to when we're on board that EasyJet flight in just a moment. Hoping it's on time though. I've got another video to film in Iceland today. I still find it amazing that you can fly to places like Beijing direct from our wee airport. I guess that shows that it's not a wee airport anymore. Security was just mental this morning. It was like a proper Disneyland queue. Don't think turning up here at 4 AM means you're going to have a quiet airport. With hindsight, I should have just gone through fast track, shouldn't I? But on the bright side, the flight's looking okay.
Thank
you
you
very much. Morning, pal. 12, that's me. Well, I've got an exit row on the right hand side. Hopefully this will be a good side to be on for views of Iceland. Let's just hope there's no cloud cover, eh? And of course that means bags of legroom.
We're just about ready to go now. That is our fueling finally complete. Should be closing the doors in the next couple of minutes time. Once we get going, flight time up to Kef will be in the region of 2 hours, expecting smooth flying conditions en route.
What is that noise? Someone tell me. Well, the noises have almost stopped, and that's us well on our way to Keflavik. I hadn't appreciated that this flight only takes 2 hours. Still time for a second breakfast though, eh? All right, the bacon has arrived. Let's have a look at this. Okay, there's lots of it. I'll class that as acceptable.
Thank you very much. Please go to the cabin.
Thank you. Welcome to Iceland. Sorry there wasn't much to see on that flight, but that's us 2 hours into the journey, and we've still got another flight of almost 4 hours to get to Greenland, but that doesn't start until tomorrow morning. Welcome to Iceland, and even this early in the video, I've found my construction site. Right, I'm back inside the terminal because while 99% of people go off to get the bus into Reykjavik, I'm staying in Keflavik today, and that's where my hotel is tonight. I think it's a local bus, the number 55, but I don't know where the bus stop is, so I'm just looking for an information point. Don't see anything. Nah, that's me wandered kind of the whole terminal. Nothing here. Let's go outside again and have a look. Oh, buses. Looking for the bus to Keflavik, 55.
Yeah, here comes the parking lot.
Oh, amazing, thank you very much. See that hotel? I'm going to be staying there on the way home, and in fact I might actually make a video about it because it is the only hotel within walking distance of the terminal here at Keflavik. So it's out there on its own. Oh, bus stop. Aye, there we go, the number 55, that's what we're looking for. So it goes from the airport to, it doesn't actually say Keflavik, but I'm 99% sure it goes there. You see, I'm so organised, I even took a photo in case I didn't have phone signal. 9:55. 9:55. Aye, it must be right. It's a nice morning, isn't it? It's meant to get a wee bit rainy this afternoon, but I always think when I'm here, it could be worse. You're in Iceland. Hey, that was loud, wasn't it? That was a fighter jet taking off. I can still see it, but it's too far away for the GoPro. Good morning. Can I go to Keflavik, please?
Yes, I'll take your break.
Thank you.
One person.
One person, one way, please. Yes. Good man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go to Reykjavik. For me to get the transfer.
Sorry, I wasn't quick enough there and I missed the bus arriving, but it is a nice big coach, and I might need this later. That's us on our way, and I've not got too far to go, as you can see here. Yeah, next stop please. Alright, there we go. That journey only cost £3.60, but that being said, we were only on the bus for 5 minutes. It caught me a bit off guard, to be honest. Couldn't believe how quickly we got here, but here we are. Keflavik. I never know where to tap these things. Is it there? Maybe it is there. Now this video of course is about Greenland, not Iceland, but I am here for the day, so I thought I would spend that day doing something different and make a video from Keflavik. So as soon as I've dropped my bag off at the hotel, that's what I'm going to do, switch over the SD cards, but I'll be back with this journey later on this evening or tomorrow morning. It's all very complicated, but that's what I remember from my directions: walk to the sea and turn left. So will it be a good idea to spend all day here? Time will tell. But the fact that I am means that I don't want to show you too much of the place yet, because this might be it. Look, volcanic rock. I could sell that, make a fortune. Here we are, Hotel Berg. And there's what we've done today so far. But the journey's only started. We're going to go on to Greenland, somewhere around there. Hey, it looks like a nice little hotel, doesn't it? And we've got a view here over where we're going to be spending the rest of the day. Keflavik. And to be fair, it looks better than I was expecting. But there's nobody at reception. Hello? This place is completely deserted. I found someone eventually and that's my bag dropped, so I'll nip off now, record another video, and I'll see you in a jiffy. Got everything? I think so. Good morning, it's the next day, it's 5:30, and the latest news is that this hotel offers a free shuttle to the airport. So let's go and grab that. What a hotel it was too. Well, it's a very nice calm still morning, but that calmness should be disturbed soon by a wee minibus. Morning. Morning. Everything, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, this place is crazy busy this morning. It's worse than Edinburgh. Look at it. Now, it wouldn't give me a boarding pass on my phone, so I'm hoping I don't have to stand in that queue. Let's find a terminal. There we go, that was easy. Wow, places this busy, it gives me anxiety. Look at it. Oh right, airside, and it's a little bit quieter here, but not quite as quiet as the last time I passed through. Do you remember that? I was the first person through security and all of these shops were closed. Not that I can buy anything anyway, I'm right on the limit of my baggage allowance. Not even a pair of socks. Sorry, Alicia. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? 22,500. I've got ages to wait, so I'll just sit here and watch the planes and try and work out how long today's flight is. I think it's somewhere between 3 and 4 hours, but let's double check. Oh, in fact 2 hours 59, that's not too bad. Now I had it in my head that we'd be going north on today's flight, but no, if we look at the Arctic Circle, it looks like we're staying at the same latitude roughly. We're just going further west. There must have been about 20 massive school groups checking in at the same time as me this morning. I thought I'd given them the slip, but no, one of them's found me. It's funny, we never had school trips like that. I think the biggest one I went on was the Chelsea Flower Show. How exciting, eh? Skyr for breakfast. And don't even ask how much that cost. Oh, it's good stuff though. There's our gate in the board now. Nuuk 805 C27. So here we are at gate. Only -5 today, but look at tomorrow. -15. And that's before wind chill.
Thank you.
One of those strange people that actually likes a bus gate, because that means you get to see the plane more when you're boarding, you know? Although it is still awfully dark here in Keflavik. Good morning.
On behalf of Icelandair, I'd like to welcome on board this aircraft named Þuríður Sundavillir, named after one of Iceland's saga's characters.
Please fasten your seatbelt, have your table in an upright position. A life vest is under your seat. You put the vest over your head, fasten the belt in front, and pull tight.
So here's this morning's little selection. We've got coffee, water, a little chocolate and a tapas box. Now the tapas box, I had to pay for that. That was €10, but the drinks are free. And the flight so far has pretty much been in darkness, so I'm sorry about this harsh overhead light, but we're well on our way across the North Atlantic to Greenland. Now I was so confused before that I was in row 4, but it was also an exit row. But now it makes sense, this plane is tiny. So when you think about it, technically we are going from Europe to North America in a turboprop. That's pretty cool. And there's the contents of my little snack box. Tapas for breakfast. I like that.
Fasten your seatbelt and have your table in an upright position.
Nuuk on ground in few minutes. Weather at Nuuk now is westerly wind, light snow showers, cloud overcast and temperature -6 degrees Celsius. I do hope you have enjoyed this flight. Thank you and have a nice day.
Almost landed at Nuuk, but that's us just gone around, so waiting to hear what the captain says about that. Go arounds are a bit worrying in these parts because there's not many other airports to divert to, you know.
Yeah, dear passenger, your captain again. We had to abort our landing due to runway condition. We are now flying north of Nuuk. We will execute another approach and hopefully next time we'll be successful. It will take us an extra 12 minutes. Thank you.
So there we go, that was the explanation. It was runway conditions that aborted the landing. Now I'm pretty sure I heard 300 from the cockpit, so it was pretty close.
Unfortunately, we had to abort our second attempt for the approach at Nuuk due to freezing rain, the braking action at Nuuk was too low for landing, so they closed the runway in Nuuk, and we are now heading to Sundström, our alternate airport. We estimate to be on ground in Sundström at 12 o'clock, 12:15, and further information will be given on ground in Sundström. Sorry for that problem. Thank you.
So the latest developments, just in case you couldn't make that out, they've closed the airport at Nuuk and we're diverting to our alternate. I've just got no idea where it is. It should take about 35 to 40 minutes to get there, and then, who knows, keep the camera rolling, eh?
We are now descending towards Sundström, on ground 10 minutes past 12 o'clock. Ask you to remain seated after landing. Thank you.
Dear passenger, welcome to Sundström. We need to refuel the aircraft here, so I'd like to ask you to please keep your seatbelt open. Thank you.
Can go inside.
They can stay at the security area inside here.
Yeah, can you guide them there and tell them where to stay? If they go to security, they cannot go outside. No. Okay. Information from Nuuk. You are allowed to go inside the terminal and wait there. Our first aim is to wait for better conditions in Nuuk and go there. If not possible, then we have to head back to Keflavik. But hopefully they can clean up the runway in Nuuk and we go there. So go in the terminal and wait there for further information. Thank you.
They've let us off the plane. We can go into the terminal for a wee while. If this doesn't work, if they don't clear the runway at Nuuk, then we go back to Keflavik, I'm afraid. This might be all we're seeing of Greenland.
No film, no film.
It's minus 13 here. I should have brought my jacket, shouldn't I? I still don't know where we are. That's the truth. I have left my jacket and my bag on board. I've just got my little bum bag. That's it. I still haven't seen a sign to tell us where we are. I've got no idea. Oh, there's people going upstairs. Where does that take us? Cafe? It's not going to be open, is it? Nope, they weren't expecting us. We can go outside again. It's a smoking area, but better than nothing.
Yeah.
What's the name of this place?
This is Sundström.
Sundström.
Sure.
Wow, I can't even say it.
all American base.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
It has been international airport before Nuuk.
Oh, was this the
Yes,
one before
before
Nuuk?
Nuuk,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So much less problems than Nuuk.
Is that right? And this is the lounge at the yet-to-be-named airport, where you can get lattes and sodas and Capri Suns. Not much sun out there, is there? Please keep your fingers crossed for me. This is an adventure, of course, but I do want to end the day in Greenland, not back in Iceland. I mean, I've got accommodation booked for 3 nights, I've got a tour booked for tomorrow, and it wasn't cheap. Aye, it's all going on here, eh? Busy place. Oh, they brought some coffee. Legends. Greenland ice. Is that all I'm going to see? Come on, lads, you can do this. That's the one. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're boarding again after an hour and a half. But where are we going? I still don't know. Thank you. What a beautiful place though, eh? Thank you. Hello again.
Aye.
Hello, hello. Ah, where was I? 4. Did someone just say Nuuk? I think they did, you know.
Once again, dear passenger, I'd like to welcome you on board. And the runway conditions in Nuuk has been improved, so the airport is open again. And the flight time to Nuuk will be approximately 45 minutes. I remind you that we have 4 exits in the cabin. There are 2 here in the front and 2 in the middle. Thank you.
At the moment, the ground staff are sweeping the runway to clear some snow and frost from the runway, so we might be able to fly to our holding pattern before landing. So we cannot give you exact landing time at the moment, but I will call you before the final approach. So please remain seated, belt fastened, and relax. Thank you.
The weather strikes again. It's snowing quite heavy in Nuuk at the moment, so we're just in a holding pattern going round and round.
Still there is too much braking condition for us to make a landing. That's not a good choice, but within 10 minutes we have to decide between landing in Nuuk or go back to Keflavik. Still no braking action in Nuuk, so we had to stop for refueling and return to Keflavik.
So the magical mystery tour continues, folks. You heard right. We're going back to Kangerlussuaq again to refill the tank again, and then we're going back to Iceland. I don't know how long we're going to end up on this plane today. I mean, that scenery is absolutely beautiful, but I'm watching it with a heavy heart.
We are now approaching Stonehaven again, 12 minutes to landing.
That's us now started the final leg of the day back to Iceland, and we should get there about 12 hours after we left this morning. And according to the notes I was making, we've spent about 10 of those hours sitting in this little Dash 8 seat. We're not going to try for Nuuk again. That's over, I'm afraid. I guess the pilots have like a maximum work hours. They've been working all day. I've just been sitting in this seat, so who am I to complain? It's complimentary food time, which is just as well because we've been on this flight for quite a while now. I couldn't go for tapas again, and the menu's quite limited, so I've gone for noodles. Spicy noodles. It looks okay, to be fair. Oh, and one of these bad boys as well, of course.
Good evening to passengers from the flight deck. This is your first officer. We have started our descent towards Keflavik, and this day has not gone to plan. Just one of those days, and we are of course very sorry for all the inconvenience caused by this. A representative will meet you in the terminal and give you further information on moving forward. Nevertheless, I thank you for your company today and wish you a pleasant evening. And current weather in Keflavik, light easterly winds, mostly cloudy, temperature 4 degrees centigrade. Alright, have a good evening. We received word from ground ops that the representative meeting you will be at the meeting point in the check-in area. So you will take your bags and clear customs and then walk past the arrival hall into the check-in area where there is a meeting point. Thank you.
Dear passenger, welcome back to Keflavik.
Thanks for looking after us. See you later. Back on the bus, eh? Well, I didn't expect to be back here tonight. Impressions of Greenland? Well, it wasn't very green and we couldn't land. So that kind of tells you everything, doesn't it? So we need to go to the Icelandair check-in desk. Where would that be? This way. And there's going to be a service point here and they're going to help us, I hope. I don't see anything. And I don't see any staff members either. We've waited and we've waited. This is not as good as Iberia, is it? They were on the ball. Icelandair, no one. Thank you. This is quite bad. As some people are saying, they've known that we're coming back for 5 hours. You'd think they'd have something organised, but nobody. Even the pilots were trying to help us out there, but they were promised the same as us. That was funny, we saw some people come to help, but they were from EasyJet. So EasyJet are helping people out, but Icelandair, who are based here, it is all Icelandair, they've got no staff at all. I'm actually struggling to talk now because my mouth is really dry, I haven't eaten, haven't had enough to drink. I did just get an email from the airline though, but it's just like actual airline booking system chat. It doesn't actually tell me anything. But from this, it looks like I'm booked on a flight tomorrow morning. So confusing. Right, the security guys have just told us there is someone coming to talk to us now, after an hour of waiting. Hopefully, they've got some good news.
I came for a totally different task, but there's one only person, that's why you waited a little longer. She cannot leave the desk because she's on the phone all the time. Right now I have zero more information. In the past we had an office over here, but now it's, after COVID, it's closed, so.
So we're going to a couple of places in Reykjavik, downtown Reykjavik, where you guys have gotten a booked hotel. And just a heads up, in a few minutes, some of you guys are going to be getting texts on your phone. Very scary looking text warning about volcanic activity. And I'm just going to tell you right away, you don't need to worry about it. So it's the ones that are sitting here in the front, they're going out here. This is called Hotel Grande, right around the corner here. Those of you sitting in the back, you just wait a while.
Where do we go? Hotel Grande. This way. Yeah, we've made it to the room, and what a nice room it is too. But to be honest with you, I couldn't care less. And that's because I'm so hungry that I've had to come out again and try and find some food. It is 11 PM by the way. We landed at 8 PM, so it's taken Icelandair 3 hours to get me into a hotel room tonight. I'm not going to be too negative. Everything on the flight today was absolutely fine. It was for safety reasons, we couldn't land, we had to come back. They looked after us as well as they could. Everything after we got back to Keflavik has just been a bit of a joke. We've been lied to, we've been ignored, and we've been made to wait, as I say, 3 hours to get into a room. They even said that they would have food for us in the hotel when we arrived, and of course we got to the hotel and there was nothing, the restaurant's closed. So here we are on the streets of Reykjavik. But like I say, I'm not going to be too negative. It's an absolute privilege to do this job, and I never forget it. There are times, of course, when it's very tiring, but I saw some scenery today that just absolutely took my breath away. And we're going to be on a flight again tomorrow morning, so we might be able to see it again. Right, food. I'm just struggling a bit to find anywhere that's open and to get my bearings. I should know this city better than this by now, but wherever I do find, remember to get a receipt, because this one's on Icelandair. This looks a bit more promising. There's lots of lights and lots of partying by the sounds of things, and where there's partying, there's street food. Cheers Icelandair, don't lose that receipt. I'm so tired I could, you know. So I have ordered the bacon cheeseburger with fries and a drink, $3,490. I don't even know how much that is, to be honest. You know that feeling when you're so tired that you're just in a daze and everything just seems so loud? That's where I am just now. And here we are, back at the Grande. Oh no way, there's a cat. Hello buddy. That's who I'll be in 20 minutes. Oh, I didn't even realise my room number. Suits me, doesn't it? Look at this. Cracking scran, by the way. I'm going to get this down the hatch, then I'll be on that bed. Is it even worth getting undressed? It might be 4 o'clock in the morning, but they've put some warm croissants, coffee, orange juice on for us, and look who's still here. Morning, buddy. You go back to sleep, it's early. And they've confirmed their pickup for 4:30 this morning. So that'll have us back at Keflavik Airport in time to get these tickets sorted out for today. Because we're off to try for Greenland again today at the same time, but because we are in Reykjavik tonight and that is so far from the airport, it was a really early start. Oh, there's our bus. Alright, here we go again. Nice comfy seats in this bus though. Oh, it looks busy in there again. Alright, we've got a boarding pass. Groundhog Day though, eh? Imagine it just went on like this forever. Just come straight back to the gate where we left from yesterday. Over there, memories. And although I've got my boarding pass, I've got no expectations this morning. My default position is we are not landing in Nuuk today, you know. I'm not going to get excited about it. We'll just take it as it comes. The only difference being this morning, I've got a highly caffeinated drink. And the same breakfast as yesterday. It was just so good. It's absolutely chucking it down out there. Our boarding time has come and our boarding time has passed. And we're still waiting. I think it's a weather report they need before we can leave. Oh, progress. Morning.
Góðan dag, Icelandair býður ykkur velkomin að borða íbúðsnám flugvél sem ber heim.
Visibility certainly seems a bit better today. Let's hope it's third time lucky, yeah?
Thank you and having a pleasant day.
Thank you. Bye. We made it. And there's that big fancy new airport. That is all new, isn't it? Look at the snow up against the windows. And I'm only here now for 2 nights. It was meant to be 3 nights, but I'm so glad we landed today. I don't think I could take it if we had to go back to Keflavik again. Another 10 hours in a Dash 8? No, no. And there's check-in, that'll be me in a couple of days. But for now, zip up that jacket and let's go outside. Ain't that right, fellas? Now this is where I don't know what's happening. I don't have any mobile data. There might be Wi-Fi inside the terminal, but I had booked a bus transfer for yesterday and I wonder if they'll be kind and carry that over to today. So, bus stop. Does anyone see a bus stop? There's certainly plenty of taxis, but I've paid for this bus, so I might as well try. Let's just wander over here and see if we can get a nice view of this airport terminal. That's it in all its frozen glory. And that's just beautiful on the other side of the road as well, isn't it? Oh, a bus. Maybe. We might be in luck. The flight went back to Iceland yesterday.
Yeah.
So we couldn't land.
No, yeah. Wait a minute.
Hi.
He has ordered a bus to yesterday, but the plane went back. Okay. So he has a ticket to Hotel Suma. So you book the
Hotel Suma. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. So just on the small bus. Oh, that was awfully nice of them, wasn't it? And there's our wee minibus. I'm going to ask if I can sit up front though. Is that okay? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Just in there, thank you. Alrighty. That was easy. Is this us? Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Hello. So on the 24th, my flight leaves at 10:35.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Maybe I will pick you up 9? Around 8, 2 hours. Okay.
Thank you very much. All right, room 44. It's only now sinking in that we're actually here. It's so exciting. This way. Here we are. Ah, lovely. And that's not a bad wee view, is it? And here's my room, nice big bed. Even bigger TV, tea and coffee making facilities, a kettle, that means I can buy noodles at the supermarket, open wardrobe, and my bathroom is huge. Oh, this is fantastic. I've even got an iceberg floating past my window. Can you see it? But no rest for the wicked. I haven't even taken my jacket off yet. I've got to do some admin because I was meant to be on a boat tour this morning. Clearly that didn't happen, so I'll give them a shout, see if they're kind enough to move it to something tomorrow. And of course I'm only here for 2 days now instead of 3, so I need to get out there and film another video. I don't think I'm going to summarise today's video. I think it speaks for itself, but as always, let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. And would you believe, even up here, I opened my hotel window